You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 2 of the 2021 fall season, and today we're joined by the SCAC Women's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week, senior midfielder Kaity Ward of the Trinity University Tigers. And Kaity, congratulations, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Kaity, you and the rest of your Tiger teammates have jumped off to a 4-0 start for the second straight season, following wins last weekend over Cal Lutheran 3-2 in come-from-behind fashion, and then an impressive 4-1 win over East Texas Baptist. As this year has unfolded through these first couple of weeks, obviously the team has had a lot of success, but what has maybe surprised you about this group that maybe you didn't know they had in them, or has been something that has really come as a surprise and gives you confidence heading into the rest of the year?
Yeah, so we've been off to a great start, and I think leading up to our first couple games, we put in work in preseason, and what really excited me was how great our freshman class is and how amazing individually they are in soccer, outside of soccer, and I think they are a huge asset to our team this year. And just going forward, I'm very excited for the future in these upcoming games.
Individually, Kaity, you were outstanding last weekend, registering your first 2 goals of the season, scoring a goal in each contest, and then dishing out 2 assists in the win over ETBU for a 6-point weekend. Just take me through last weekend. How were you able to be so successful individually out there on the field, and how good does it feel to get on the scoring sheet in the goal column?
Yeah, I mean, it feels awesome to always get some points. But just taking you through the game on Friday against Cal Lutheran, it was a physical game. It was a battle, and each individual player contributed in different ways. And I think that overall contributed to our success in the game. I know we went down twice in that game, so being able to keep on going and getting the win out of it really shows a lot from this team. And then going into the game on Sunday, I think we just coming off of that game on Friday, I think we were super excited to have another opportunity to play, and we came out with the win as well again. Individually, I think through my success is from my teammates as well. So as I said, every player individually contributed to the game, which led to our success.
Kaity, as I mentioned, in your senior season, you and your teammates have worked really hard over the course of the last 18 months to have this opportunity to start to get back to some normalcy and start this fall season. For you, with all that kind of in perspective, does that add some urgency to this season as one of the senior leaders? And how have you kind of embraced that role as one of the leaders on this team?
Yeah, so just being a leader on this team is super important, and I want what's best for this team throughout this whole season. It does provide a sense of urgency since this is potentially my last season, and I just want what's best our team succeed so this season, and I'm excited that we have the opportunity to keep putting in work and grow as a team.
Okay, we've talked in the past, as you look at this roster, there's so many options, as far as getting the ball in the back of the net in that offensive end. Already this season, 9 of your teammates have goals, 4 with multiple goals on the season on this team. 12 athletes have already registered a point this season through the first 4 games. How does that affect practice? How does that add some energy to practice, knowing a lot of people are vying to get time on the field? There's so many weapons. When it's 1s versus 2s, it's really 1A, 1B type of situation. Does that add an energy in practice that helps throughout the week as you get prepared for fixtures on the weekend?
Yeah, it definitely does, but it also makes it super fun to go to practice, because not only do you know that you are getting better yourself, but you're also making your teammates better as well. So I think it adds a sense it adds a sense of energy, but it also is very fun and competitive, and it makes you better. So I'm very lucky to have the teammates I have.
Finally, Katie, to wrap things up as we look ahead to this weekend, home fixture again as Howard Payne comes to town on Saturday. Just one game this weekend. What are your expectations heading into that match, and what will be key for this team to try and add on to this 4-game winning streak to start the season?
Yeah, I know we're all super excited to have another home game. So we're looking forward to it. And we're looking forward just to have another opportunity to play, as well as an opportunity to improve on some areas that we think we need to be working on. So we're all excited.
A native of Phoenix, Arizona, this week's SCAC Women's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week for Week 2 of the 2021 fall season, senior midfielder Kaity Ward of the Trinity University Tigers. Katie, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to move forward throughout your senior year.
Thank you.